ladies and gentlemen. So Donald Trump has declared a war and is fighting full force against globalism. Now, there are many fronts to globalism, but there's one that has to be addressed. It always starts with this and it always ends with this, and that is free speech. See, before they take your guns, they take your speech. First, they siphon your speech. You lose your social media platforms. You lose the ability to say certain words or express certain ideas or talk about your religion. When they take away your speech, they take away everything. And I was going through some of my notes thinking about this, and listen to this. Imagine waking up one day and realizing you can't say what you think. You can't criticize the government. You can't call out corruption, and you can't even share a meme that pokes fun at the wrong person. Your voice, your thoughts are locked in a cage. That's a dystopian movie. But that's a reality of a world without free speech, and it's closer than you think. Free speech isn't just a right. It's the foundation of a free society. When you strip it away, you don't just silence the words, you silence ideas, you silence accountability and truth itself. That must be stopped and broken. With the last administration, the Biden administration, what we witnessed is a full force war, World War III in ways, but not with guns, but social media against your speech. See, if you said anything wrong about abortions, even if you were a 75-year-old grandma, the feds would kick down your door. They would arrest you and take you to federal prison. If you would go and pray outside of an abortion clinic, your door would get kicked in. If you would go and preach the gospel during COVID lockdowns, you would go to prison. See, free speech is a powerful tool, but they want to take it away. And what we saw, especially last 4 years, was just tyrannical, globalist, communist, devil worshiping agenda that came from that devil worshiping regime of Biden. But Trump isn't playing those games. Today, the CEO of Rumble was in the press room, and he had this to say, ladies and gentlemen. He asked a great question and got a great answer. Let's roll the clip.
Rumble was the victim of censorship at the hands of multiple foreign governments. It's clear there are still many countries who oppose free speech and even target American companies. Can you describe what the administration will do to protect U.S. interests and values worldwide?
Sure. Well, thanks for the very important question. And I think that free speech and ending censorship, both here at home and also abroad, is an important part of President Trump's agenda. I think first, President Trump has led by example on this front as the leader of the free world, the president of the United States, with his show of access and transparency on a daily basis. The president takes questions from all of you almost every single day and really reveals what he's thinking and feeling. And I think that serves as a great example to the rest of the world. As for tangible actions that the president has signed, he did sign an executive order, I believe on day one, certainly within the first week of this administration, to restore free speech and stop government-sponsored censorship here at home. And the EO made it very clear that federal employees are not allowed to engage in any activity that would infringe upon the American people's right of free expression. So I think the president has led quite strongly on this. And I would just add, this is part of the reason we have a new media seat, to invite new voices into this room. Again, we're going to need to expand this room because so many people are interested, and we're very excited about that. It's a privilege to cover this White House, but we want all voices to be heard. So thanks for being us with here, Chris, and I hope you enjoy the.
So check this out, right? Trump wants to protect free speech, not just here in the nation, in America, but all over the world. And by the way, I filled out an application to, join the press room. And the way I see it, they didn't just give the seat to one person. Someone is coming and going. So maybe my name will get there. Praying about it. But I've said this before, and I'll say it one last time in this video to round up this video. The greatest thing that Donald Trump can do is restore total, uncensored, totally protected free speech on the internet to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And not just restore it, but protect it. protect it. Just like right now under Trump administration, you can go outside and speak your mind and not worry about feds coming to your door unless you're threatening people, of course. But you can talk about your religion, your faith, your ideas, and you'll be safe. If he can bring that to the internet, restore the tens of millions of Facebook, YouTube accounts that were taken down because they questioned the election, they questioned the vaccines, or they questioned the war in Ukraine. Restore those, give those back to the people. And if they would be protected, that would leave the biggest mark, a good mark on his presidency. Look what he did. This president came along and he restored free speech. That is why it is the First Amendment in the Constitution. It's above all else. Without it, we have nothing. With it, we have everything. Free speech must be protected at all costs. And if you want to take down the globalists, the elite, you always protect free speech first. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Do me a huge favor, smash that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe with bell notifications on. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good